Yo guys, what's up? I got the plays for you guys for the final four games starting today on Saturday. I got another two-man play for you guys like I always do, and you already know I'm insanely hyped for these last couple games in March Madness this year. These games and these matchups are really good, and I got two more plays that I really like. We are on a 17-3 run right now on this channel. In general, with March Madness and college basketball, these four were the last four plays that I did for you guys on this channel. You guys can see 7-1 run in college basketball, which is insane. So again, super excited to get into these plays. First, make sure to drop a like on this video, guys. It's completely free. Takes 1 second to do. I would just really appreciate that. And do not forget to subscribe to the channel either. I post these free pick videos every day, not only college basketball, but NBA, and I will start doing MLB as well. So make sure to subscribe to the channel. Before we get into these two plays, I think we can make a ton of money today with these two plays because I really do like them. But you guys need to get this free money so it can help you make even more money, okay? So look right here. If you live on one of these white or gray states on this map, including even parts of Canada, that means you could download the Parlay Play app right here. When you download it, it's going to ask you right away if you have a promo code. Type code GhostLocks in just right before you deposit. It has to be before you deposit. Type in code GhostLocks. Make sure you have that code in, and they will give you $100 deposit match off rip. So that's $100 for free. You guys should just use the links down below in the description and comments of this video. It puts the code in for you. It basically does everything for you. So just use the links down below again in the description and comments of this video, right where it says promo code for Parlay Play. Just put in or click on that link, download it, and then deposit through that link, and it'll do everything for you. But again, if you do it on your own, make sure to type in code GhostLocks. You get free money, and I will talk more about it later in this video. But the sleeper app as well, you could use code GHOST. They give you $55 for free. It's not even a deposit match. You could just put $10 in, and they will give you $55 right away. And then they also have a free Tyler Hero Square for the games on Saturday. So we will talk more about that later. But again, two plays for you guys today. I'm really trying to cash on the Final Four day and then in the championship game as well. We did so good in March Madness last year. We're doing so good in March Madness this year. So hopefully we can continue this run, boys. Let's get into it. So the first play, we're going to go to the first game of the day, which is obviously Florida versus Auburn. I like this game a lot more than the Houston-Duke game. Obviously, both games are going to be fantastic. But this game specifically between Florida and Auburn, I cannot wait for. You guys already know exactly who I'm going to and who we've been going to for a long time now. That's going to be Johni Broome. We are taking him over his fantasy score at 38.5. We just took this the last two games. He cashed both games for us pretty easily as well. If you guys do not know, Florida, the last couple games specifically, has been getting destroyed by centers and forwards. If you look at the Maryland game, you had Patrick Queen absolutely torch them. You had last game against who they played, Texas Tech, I believe. They did really well as also, you have JT Toppin, who did really good. You have Williams, who did really good in that game. So Florida has just been getting torched by all these centers. Johni Broome, I've said it in the last two college videos. I'll say it again. He's the best player in the country. This guy is a dog. He played them earlier this year, already went well over 40 fantasy score when he played them earlier this year. I expect him to do nothing less than that in this game. Obviously, Final Four game, March Madness. Where are you going to get drafted in the NBA draft all comes down to this. He's been working his entire life for this. Again, my opinion, he is the best player in the entire country. Johni Broome should have an absolute day against Florida in this game, so I really like his over on fantasy score. By the way, cherry on top, this is at 38.5. I have seen multiple sports books and apps, casinos, whatever, all have this line at about 45.5. Literally the average line for sports books for Johni Broome fantasy score is 45.5. Prizepicks, we're getting it at 38.5. That is exactly what happened these two games. Pretty much every sportsbook had him at like 43, 44, 45, and Prizepicks just keeps putting him at 38. I don't even know why, but they just keep doing it, and he goes over every time. So we're taking him over again there. Also, he has great opportunities for a ton of blocks and steals in this game as well, which every block and steal is worth 3 fantasy score if you don't already know that, and so they are very important, and he has really good opportunities to get a lot of that in this game. So I really like Johni Broome over his fantasy score at 38.5. The second play we're going to be going to is Proctor, and we're actually going to be taking his under. Now, I really like taking overs in March Madness, but when you have to take an under, you have to take an under, and there's no better team to take an under going against than Houston. literally the best defense in the entire country. They've been the best defense in college basketball for a couple of years now. That is just who they are. That's just what they do. Every single player that plays Houston goes way under their averages. They are that good of a defense. So Tyrese Proctor, yes, he's gone over this line 4 out of his last 5 games. But again, he's playing the best defense in the entire country now in Houston. Tyrese Proctor doesn't get a lot of rebounds, doesn't get a lot of assists, doesn't get a lot of steals, doesn't get a lot of blocks. Really, all it comes down to with Proctor is he going to hit 5 or 6 threes or is he not? He relies on the 3-point a lot. Pretty much literally his entire fantasy score relies on how many threes he's going to make in this game. Houston, again, does not allow a lot of threes. They don't allow a lot of points in general. So I really like Tyrese Proctor under here. We took someone going under against Houston last time they played. He didn't even get remotely close to his line. So Tyrese Proctor under 22.5 fantasy score here. Cooper Flag is going to have to carry them really heavily. So again, another reason why I like his under 22.5. By the way, another cherry on top, kind of like what I was talking about with Janai Broom. Tyrese Proctor, his average line on most sports books right now is at 19.5. And not only is it at 19.5, it's actually favored by minus 147 to go under 19.5. If you don't know what that means, that is really good odds. Like all these sports books are saying that there is extremely good odds. He goes under 19.5. So the fact that we get the extra 3-point cushion at 22.5 and taking the under there, I really love this play because of that. So that's going to be the 2-man I have for you guys for the final 4 games. Again, make sure to drop a like. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel either. Really stoked. Hopefully we could cash again today, which will just push us on a 19-3 run on the channel, which is just absolutely unheard of. But again, before we get out of here, I will remind you guys, get this free money. You could literally get free money just by downloading these apps. It can take like 5 minutes to do. You get free money. You could put it on these plays, or you could pair these plays up with the 2 plays I just gave you guys. Put all this money on it. That's not even your money. So even if you lose, again, you're not even really losing your money because these apps are giving you free money to start with. So it's a great cushion in case we end up losing, or it's a great, addition to make you even more money, so you could bet a ton of money if you want. And again, it's just deposit match money. It's not even your money at the end of the day. So again, download Parlay Play. Use the links down below to do that. If you download Sleeper, just make sure to use code GHOST. So Sleeper, it's code GHOST. Parlay Play, it's code GhostLocks. I know they're different, but just make sure you have the correct code in on the correct app and make sure you do it before you deposit. Other than that, guys, these are the 2 plays I have for you for the games on Saturday. Good luck with all your bets, and I'll catch you next video.